This is the best camera brand for 2024, I think. It's not this camera. For my run this morning, I have a game plan. Yesterday I just ran aimlessly till I have a game plan today. You see, yesterday I just ran on these paths. The problem with that is there's like pedestrians and normal people just walking and cars go. It's very crowded. You see, this path right here, there's nobody. So I think if I run along this, the run was good. I ended up doing this. I also drank a full bottle of water, and I've never done that for running that short of a distance, but run was good. We're also waiting for room service now. How was your meal? Today is the work day. We have about an hour. In that hour, I'm going to relax and also edit this. Let me ask you a question. So it's properly humid here, and I forgot like regular shorts. Do you think these exercise shorts? Do you think I can wear those to a wedding? I mean, it's on the beach. I ended up going with the shorts. We're taking pictures of like all the detail stuff now. This room is incredible. It has like this little like retro vibey thing, like this little pink area, and then back here it's like a completely separate. We're back at the room quickly. 30 minutes till the ceremony starts. I'm getting a change of clothes for the ceremony, so I don't wear this beet juice. It's pretty good. When we take photo and video, we use two completely different camera systems, two completely different brands. We've honestly used the photo stuff like Canon stuff way longer than we have Sony. But I think Sony's still my favorite, especially shooting like events and like in weddings like that. I just think Sony does a better job at doing that. This is the best camera brand for 2024, I think. It's not this camera. I think the biggest thing that I look for, I've said this before, but the biggest thing that I look for our camera systems is stability and reliability. And the Canon is great. And for photo, it's amazing. But for video, it kind of falls short. And that's where Sony comes in. Also, it's kind of, I'm using my iPhone right now to record because, well, I can only afford to, I can only handle one big camera system and I have to take photos. The reasons why I think Sony is just a little bit better, at least for me, is familiarity with the gear. It's the same thing as if like a pianist can just play the keys without having to think about it. I can operate this camera without having to think about it. If I know that I need to go into 120, I can do that flawlessly. I know if I need to manually set the ISO, I can do that flawlessly. I know that if the white balance is slightly off, I know how to fix that. A perfect example would be when we were flying here from the Nashville airport, I knew how much like I needed to close down my aperture like to the number so that it wouldn't be overexposed before we got out of the Uber to like the lighting of like the entrance of the airport. Being familiar with your gear like that on that level makes everything way more reliable. With that kind of thinking and that kind of that reasoning, pretty much any camera system that you're going to use is going to be reliable if you know how to use it, and that's the whole point. For me, Canon, I learned it, but I didn't know it like I know this camera, so I always felt kind of foreign going from photo on the Canon to video on the Canon. But with this, I know everything there is about the video capabilities of this camera, and because of that, I set it up to be successful in specific scenarios. I know the limitations of this camera. So if you're wondering, I went to the room because I had to take care of a couple of personal things, and now I'm going back to the party. We're only contracted till 7, and it's 7. So also I don't know what this is. It's a staircase that was open, and wow. I think the biggest thing to keep in mind when you're shopping around for camera brands, and like everything, just find something that works for you and get really, really comfortable with it. If you buy a Red camera but you don't know how to use it, it's not going to look any better than a point and shoot that you know how to use really, really well. And the same kind of thing applies to camera brands. So it's super dark up here, and my only light source is my iPhone.